Josh Allen destroyed so many noobs in 11 weeks that I had to make a video for the 2024 season so far. Here are Allen's top 15 plays of the 2024 season as they get increasingly crazier.
The Bills like to do a lot of all verts down here in the tight red area. Second down and 10. Allen looking for Cooper. Touchdown!
This was fairly crazy because Cooper had just joined the Bills and didn't even know what the play was until Cooper pointed it out. Until Coleman pointed it out. Then Cooper easily juked out the defender as the ball came right to him. First catch as a Bill was also a touchdown. No big deal. Welcome to the team, wide receiver 1A. This would be a sign of many great things to come. This touchdown put the Bills up 14-10 and was the first of 3 where the Bills were stacking them on that ass. If Watson would have thrown that, it would have gone in the complete opposite direction. So kudos to Allen for making Cooper great again. And notice how patient and trusting Allen was for Cooper to get set up for success. That's my quarterback. Announcers knew what was up.
Easy throw for Josh Allen.
But what does Allen do when a tsunami hits?
Allen off the edge, Brown the push, Allen on the move. Campbell chasing, blocked out.
Oh, that pump fake though. Allen totally fooled him. Yes, let's watch it in slow motion. Yeah, baby. As the pocket imploded on 3rd and 12, Allen dodged a tsunami of Dolphins, as well as this grab attempt, GTFO. And then Allen did his Superman thing by dodging cones for the first down. Just another warm-up jog for MVP Josh Allen. Oh, damn. And look at the awareness Allen had to hop over Torrance so he wouldn't be sacked. That's clutch. I love replays because I can appreciate things that happen in real time that I would have had no idea that actually happened. Like here, you gotta appreciate that look Allen gave Campbell as if to say, your fat ass sure as shit ain't catching me until I get the first. But what if the hole closes, LOL?
Allen backs up, trying to create, scanning the end zone, delivers a strike.
Nothing like the excitement of a touchdown on 3rd and goal so you don't have to settle for a wimpy field goal. Shout out to Allen for originally going for the hole, but then backing out, oh hell nah, as he saw that it was no bueno. And look at how well Kincaid mirrored Allen as they both came to the same side like the stars were. Man, that reference sounded a lot better in my head. That dart to Kincaid was so perfectly timed at the back of the end zone. That is skill, my friends. Oh, and Kincaid was wide open too. Nice. Look at that form. Look at that concentration. Gorgeous. Ball landed right in Kincaid's hands. But what if you have to sacrifice your bishop?
In all likelihood, the pass on target, and what a catch.
On the most crucial 3rd and 9 of the Bills-Chiefs game, the Bills had to get this first down, or else they were going to lose to Kermit. Allen threw a dart to Shakir, who sacrificed his body to get the first down.
Blasted his backside.
Taking it like a champ. Kudos to Allen and Shakir for coming in super clutch when the Bills needed to desperately continue that drive for the win. If that 3rd and 9 doesn't convert the first down, we're screwed. Allen did what the previous 9 opponents against the Chiefs could not do, and that was go for the win. He also had what the other 9 quarterbacks didn't have, and that was balls. Notice how there was no hesitation, no uncertainty. Allen knew 1000% that ball was going to Shakir, and Shakir knew that he was going to get drilled from behind, but it didn't matter because he was doing it for the Bills. Sometimes you got to take it from behind for the Bills. And it's subtle, but Allen briefly looks right to fool the defense into thinking he might throw to Samuel, and then fired the dart to Shakir. Brilliant misdirection right here. Ooh, but check out this crazy throw against the Sea Chickens on 3rd and 10.
Can't find it. Now he's got Coleman wide open, slings it to him, comes up to get it, penalty flag.
Allen is even better throwing on the run than he is in the pocket because he has the versatility to do whatever the hell he wants. Notice how Allen looked left, then looked right, then rolled left to keep the defense guessing the entire time and buy more time for Coleman to develop his route, or route, whatever you call it. It's those small details combined that make Allen so unpredictable and so effective. And as soon as Allen saw that defender trip over himself, he knew that Coleman would have no problem getting the ball. Also notice how Allen threw that so low that only Coleman could catch that. Usually Allen throws a little bit too low, but that was Goldilocks low. And the icing on the cake was the Coleman clothesline as he completely clocked out the defender. Nice. But what if your pass catcher fumbles?
They clock it 1. Allen throws one for Kincaid in the corner. He's got it.
right before this play while live streaming to a whopping 20 people on Prohibition's patio. I could hear the cheers coming from Highmark, so I knew a big play was coming, but I didn't know it was going to be a 30-yard bomb to Kincaid. Kudos to Allen for throwing that right into Kincaid's hands in double coverage along the sideline. What's even better is the Titans challenged the ruling of a catch.
You're not supposed to throw it. You're supposed to just drop it.
But it ended up being a forward fumble, so it didn't even matter anyways to the Bills because the result was the same. Joke's on the joke Titans. Now, are you ready for a big Allen run?
Allen from his own end zone. Steps up. He's going to keep it himself. Allen trying to get in the open field. Josh Allen.
This play was absolutely nuts. So Allen looked to the right to throw off the defense, even though he already knew he was going to go for the run. And after the O-line parted the sea, the MVP took advantage of the opportunity by blasting off from the end zone for a 30-yard jog. No big deal. And Allen's juke right here was all he needed to create enough separation to secure the first down. Also, shout out to Samuel for getting a nice block in there to make the path even more open for Allen. If Allen wanted to, he probably could have ran for another 5 to 10 yards, but I am very happy that he gave himself up and preserved himself. Sort of.
Allen slides down with a first down. And he's looking for a late penalty as well.
We didn't know it at the time, but this would be a preview of the things to come later on that season. But how does Allen handle being tripped twice?
Latu coming. Allen steps up. Latu still chasing him. Allen high-stepping over defenders looking for Hollins.
Allen made the Colts D look like a bunch of losers by dodging all of them, most notably when he high-stepped over some young guy. Allen was straight up playing backyard football with these noobs, and Allen launched a rocket to Hollins, the latter who ensured that he got the first down and got into field goal range and got out of bounds so that the Bills still had their timeout. Nice. Haters will say Allen did this against a weak defense, and to Allen, it's honestly all the same, so who gives a Allen still separates himself from all the other wannabe quarterbacks by having the best scrambling and throwing on the run abilities. But what happens if you're dumb enough to actually take a swing at Allen? Remember when that one Colts defender punched Allen multiple times in the head while he was trying to convert the 4th and 1?
54 on defense. Look, 1, 2 punches, 3 punches. That one actually.
And then continuing to punch him while he was on the ground?
Denbo is hitting him as he crossed the line. He's still kind of pushing at Josh Allen.
Yeah, let's just say he's lucky that Allen didn't kick the shit out of him on that play. And even better, waiting until this play to do it. Allen got the ultimate revenge by stiff-arming that Colts defender into the shadow realm for the ultimate revenge, which I just said. Since the refs had their money on the Colts, they didn't do shit about the violence, so Allen had to take matters into his own hand. Singular. Allen also faked him out real good with that play fake, so he actually got embarrassed twice on the same play. Actually, 3 times if you count that he wasn't even able to tackle Allen. He had to rely on another teammate who actually had balls to tackle Allen.
Allen keeps it himself. Stiff arm on Odenbo, and he picks up the first down.
But wait until you see this insane Cooper catch.
Pressure. Got it away deep. Caught!
On this 2nd and 11, Allen was a beast. He knew the pass rush was gonna mow him over, but he stayed in the pocket anyway and took a massive hit to ensure that Cooper had plenty of time to get downfield. Actually, Allen took a lot of hits on most of the throws that he had that game. Not only does he embrace the hits, he actually enjoys it. In fact, they actually make him stronger. Now, will the real Amari Cooper please stand up for being able to catch that in the first place and for that being ruled a catch? Just outstanding footwork, body awareness, and ball security. Cooper also not just cooked, but totally burned Johnson in that one-on-one because Johnson was nowhere to be seen in that exchange. This is why the Bills need Coop. He can do things that other receivers can't and is definitely the Bills' top deep threat, other than Coleman, who I can't wait to get better too. But that catch pales in comparison to this next one.
7, they bring in Ty Johnson, who Allen says is the best 3rd down back in the game. He's going down the field. Oh, look at the catch.
On a crucial 3rd and 7 against the Chiefs, Allen put the ball right in front of Coop. So all he had to do was just stick out his hand. It doesn't get much easier for a wide receiver than that. Also, one-handed grab, no big deal. Since Johnson was blocking Coop's right hand, he had no choice but to use his left hand, let alone his injured left hand, to catch the ball. To really admire Allen's game, check out this camera angle where the ball was clearly way out of reach for Johnson. I love to see this connection between quarterback one and wide receiver one. Who else is happy that Cooper was ready to go for the Chiefs game? But this next throw is even more insane. Get it?
It's a lineman as well.
Anderson. Allen. Chased. Hit. The call. Touchdown.
You love to see these types of touchdowns. Props to Allen for not going on the run on that play and instead trusting his instincts to extend the play until somebody got open. Also, I really like this pause that Allen used to fake out the defender to buy himself more time. And what makes this so insane is, again, while on the run, Allen knew he was going to get tackled, but he didn't care because all that mattered in that moment was getting the TD. And all Morris had to do was, I got it. Dolphins defense didn't stand a chance. Morris is definitely the dark horse of the tight end group, and I believe that he needs to be used a lot more, especially while Kincaid is recovering. What do you guys think? This touchdown basically iced the game and proved yet again that Josh Allen is the Dolphins and Tyler Sports' daddy. But what if Allen is backed up into his own end zone?
So tonight's wind is opposite of the way it normally is. Flags fly. Allen able to get out of the end zone and fire. He's got...
You could tell right away that Allen wanted to throw to Davis, but if he would have, Davis wouldn't have had enough time to get the first down. So instead of going for the screen, he ended up going for the deep throw. And you know what? It worked out better that way anyways, not only for the ratings, but also for the effectiveness. As the announcer said,
this is where Josh Allen is at his best, when he gets outside the pocket.
Just when the Jets thought they had him, Allen pulled a Houdini out of his ass. As soon as Allen got to this spot right here, the Jets knew they were screwed. And look at the replay. Allen was so on the money with that throw that Davis didn't even have to jump.
He doesn't have to leave his feet.
But he did it anyway for style points. Most QBs would have freaked out and gotten taken down for a safety, but not Josh Allen. Longest Josh Allen completion to a running back? Also Josh Allen, the only quarterback in NFL history. But this next throw makes you even wonder if Allen is human.
Allen protected for the moment. Now has to escape. Everything's covered. Josh waits to the last second. He's it downfield. Shakir.
Yeah, I know. I already talked about this in my top 10 Allen throws of all time, but it still stands the test of time. Have you noticed that all of Allen's best throws are while he's on the run? That's not a coincidence. That's skill. As soon as the pocket collapsed, it was Allen time. So what did Allen do? He stalled to the literal definition of the edge. And as he was getting blasted out of bounds, Shakir was catching the ball and securing the first and goal. It's throws like these where you wonder, how the hell does Allen do it? Now here's a guy who's getting pushed out of bounds. These guys like my Chris Collinsworthless impression. Allen's throw was like taking dried up lemons and making the best damn lemonade you've ever tasted in your entire life. And the moment you've waited for, after most of you skipped my video, Josh Giga Chad Allen. Of course this was the #1 play. On the surface, it's no more insane than Allen's aforementioned runs. What really makes this insane is the timing and the opponent. 4th and 2 against the previously undefeated Chiefs. And you've got stakes that are nearly at playoff level, and Allen delivered in the most badass way possible. I'm 100% sure that there's not a single universe where Allen does not get that touchdown. Prove me wrong. This was the king of all rushing touchdowns and showed why Allen is the GOAT and better than Mahomes ever was. I say was because Mahomes is washed and peaked last season. Allen was not only the Bills' hero, but also America's hero. Not even tranquilizers punched phased Allen because he'd already leveled up so much from the other punches he took from that guy at the Colts game. Comment what you thought about my top 15 plays. Subscribe for even more badass Josh Allen highlight commentary. Go Beals! Man, my ass is wet.